Welcome back. Melania, the film showcasing a behind-the-scenes look at the 20 days leading up to President Trump's second inauguration, premiered this week at the Kennedy Center.
But between the red carpet and the opening credits, I got the chance to sit down with the First Lady. Watch.
First Lady, thank you so much for joining me on this interview. It's really an honor.
Thank you.
You just left the red carpet. We're minutes away from this world premiere of your movie, which is the first 20 days before the inauguration in the second term. You're a very private person. Everyone knows that. Why did you think it was so important for you to allow Americans, really the world, to look in on your life, to sort of pull that curtain back, but also for the history writers?
This story was never told before. So 20 days in my life, becoming a First Lady again, from private citizen, moving to the White House, obligations that I need to take care of from business, philanthropy, taking care of the family, moving to the White House, establishing East Wing office, hiring people who are working for me, but also they're working for American people.
Yeah.
So it's very important who you hire.
Yes, it sure is. Do you feel like it's almost like a handbook for the next First Lady?
Yes, I think everybody will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of scenes, a lot of emotions, incredible, busy, intense days. A camera followed me from morning till evening. I have a lot of people around me.
Sure.
And also the detail, the Secret Service. So the production was big. And when you lead the production, it's not an easy task.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine all the things you had to think of during those 20 days. But you had the advantage of, this is Melania 2.0, right? I mean, you had done it before. You're the second time as the First Lady. So how is that different? You had the 4 years of experience, but then you also had 4 years of persecution and the FBI and all these other experiences to inform you. How did that inform you? How did it make this time different?
Well, this time I'm very action-oriented and mission-oriented. We had successful year in my office. We accomplished a lot. And it's very different this time because I have much more support than the first time.
Right.
And it's way, way different, actually.
So you, on your first inauguration, you wore, and I'm going to tell you, it's my favorite outfit, the baby blue cashmere outfit. It was a tip-off to Jackie O. You crushed it. It was amazing.
Actually, it was not tip-off to
You don't,
Jackie.
it wasn't?
Oh, no.
Really?
It's interesting because I was not even in my mind. And when Ralph Lauren made it for me, I never even thought about it till
Really?
People start talking about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so
And I was
interesting.
like, oh, I never, because I like my kind of own style.
You do have your own style,
correct.
yes.
So it was very surprising for me. And then when I saw some pictures, and I was like, I see what
People are talking about. But the second one was so different. What was the message there?
Just my style. There is not really a message. That's what I like, and they will see it in the film.
Okay.
Everything, how from the idea, from the details, how I designed it.
Yes.
And it will be all in the film.
So I want to talk a little bit about style because it's a big part of this film. I mean, it is, it's beautiful and everything is impeccably tasteful. And that's who you are. The fashion world, the beauty world hasn't been very kind to you. They don't want to give you the recognition that you deserve as a fashion icon, as the most fashionable First Lady we've ever had. Is there possibly a message that you're giving in this, or maybe it's not a message, but what do you think they will take from this film, the gatekeepers of fashion?
It's my life, that's me, and I dress for myself. So they could think whatever they want.
Okay.
And I was in fashion business for a long time.
Yes.
My mother was in fashion business. So I was on the magazine covers, on photo shoots, and my mission now is much more important than to be on the covers of any magazine. I'm very proud what we achieved with Take a Down Act, with legislation for foster families, for foster fostering the future children.
Sure.
And Ukrainian children are coming back home from Russia. And that's much more important to me than to be on the covers.
What is the secret to you, to beauty, in your view?
I think you need to take care of yourself. I think self-love, self-care, it's very important because when you take care of yourself, you could take care of other people.
Yes.
And I think it's the most important thing that you yourself, you're healthy. And that is just part of it. And, you know, a healthy lifestyle.
What do you expect to happen in the next couple of years for Melania?
First time when I left the White House, I established Fostering the Future in 2021. And I'm continuing that. And I know I will continue later on. And many, many more projects. I have many ideas. And I would like that they come into life one day.
I'm going to ask you one last question on fashion, because you know I love that. Is fashion a form of diplomacy? I mean, have you used it? Have you wielded it in that way?
It can be, yes. Many countries, they have a protocol, what kind of colors you cannot and you can wear. You have every detail before you travel, what country suggests that you wear. So it is, yes, of course.
But you do it in a different way. I mean, you wore a caftan when you went into the Middle East. I noticed when you went to Paris, you wore a dress that had red, white, and blue that sort of reflected the flag. I mean, those are your specific touches, correct?
Yes.
How much, I mean, how do you come up with this? How do you think about it? What goes through your mind as you're deciding on a wardrobe? Let's say you're going on a trip to Europe, you're going to hit 3 different countries.
You need to plan ahead. You need to have a complete schedule, what you're doing, where you're going. You need to know what kind of outfits you will wear, what kind of weather it is. Is it available that possible to wear high heels, or you need to wear flats? So it's a lot of preparation, and I have a great team with me as well, but on the end is my choice.
Yeah, well, I want you to know that we as Americans deeply appreciate how well you represent us.
Thank you.
Abroad. There's always, like I said, your style's impeccable, but there's a dignity about it, and we're all just very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.